Waterdrop's X16 UnderSink reverse osmosis system looks like a powerhouse on paper. 600 gallons per day, NSF certified, and a digital faucet that lights up when you pour. But the real question isn't whether it can filter water fast, it's whether it solves the problems most people actually have when they install an RO system at home. If you're tired of slow tanks, wasted water, or buying bottled water because your tap tastes off, this might be the one. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. The first thing that hits you after install is the speed. Most UnderSink systems take 2 to 4 hours to refill a tank, so when you open the faucet and water flows immediately, it feels like a switch flipped. The X16 is tankless, so it pulls straight from the membrane. No waiting, no pressure drop when multiple people are using it. That's not just convenient, it's practical if you have a busy kitchen or a household that goes through filtered water fast. I tested it during a dinner prep with 4 people grabbing water, and the flow stayed steady the whole time. The digital display on the faucet shows flow rate and filter life, which is more useful than you'd think. No more guessing when to change cartridges. Where it really shines is in daily use cases that most reviewers skip over. If you live in an area with high TDS or you're concerned about PFAS, the X16's SGS-tested filtration actually removes those contaminants, not just chlorine taste. The alkaline mineral boost is subtle but noticeable. It's not turning your water into alkaline water from a machine, but it does add back some minerals that standard RO strips out. That means your coffee or tea tastes closer to tap water you'd actually drink, not distilled water. And because it's certified by IAPMORNT against NSF ANSI 42, you're not just taking the brand's word for it. But here's the catch, this system isn't for everyone. If your household only needs a few gallons a day, the upfront cost and complexity aren't justified. The X16 is overkill for a studio apartment or a couple who mostly drink tap. It also requires a dedicated drain line and a 1/4-inch feed line, so if your UnderSink space is already packed with pipes, installation gets messy fast. The faucet is sleek, but it's a separate piece. You'll need to drill a hole in your sink or countertop, which isn't a deal breaker but is something to plan for. The biggest hidden trade-off is filter replacement. The X16 uses a proprietary setup, and while the filters are easy to swap, they're not cheap. The F1A replacement filter can increase TDS slightly if you let it go too long, which defeats the purpose. You'll need to stay on top of maintenance, or the system's performance drops fast. That's not unique to Waterdrop, but it's worth factoring in. RO systems demand discipline, and if you're the type who forgets to change the air filter in your car, this might frustrate you. So who should buy this? If you have a larger household, cook frequently, or just hate waiting for filtered water, the X16 delivers where others fall short. It's also a solid choice if your local water has contaminants beyond chlorine, PFOS, lead, or high TDS and you want a system that's certified to handle it. The digital faucet and real-time monitoring add real value if you're tech-minded or just tired of surprises. Who should skip it? If you're a single person or a couple with modest water needs, the cost and maintenance aren't worth it. Same goes if your UnderSink space is tight or you're not comfortable with a bit of plumbing. And if you're on a tight budget, the upfront price is steep. There are cheaper systems that do the basics fine. At the end of the day, the X16 isn't trying to be the cheapest RO system out there. It's built for people who want speed, reliability, and certified filtration without the tank lag. If that's you, it's a smart buy. If not, you'll probably be happier with something simpler. Either way, check the link in the description to see if it fits your setup.